Hey guys, it's your girl, Rose, with Outside the Box. Today we're going to talk about the big BK, bankruptcy. Okay, now there are multiple bankruptcies. You got Chapter 7, Chapter 13, Chapter 11. Let me explain how they go. A Chapter 7 usually is you don't have a home, but you might have an automobile. You're usually able to keep the car depending on how much the car is worth. But you have to talk to my lawyer. Anyway, depending on how much the car is worth. Everything else is wiped away other than school loans and liens. They're going to be there. But all your other debt will be gone, okay? Chapter 13, if you have a house and cars, you will be able to keep your house and your car. You got to go through a lot of paperwork. You'll be able to keep those. And if you have school loans or lien or whatever, they will factor that into it, and so that those things are paid off. And it will be 3 to 5 years. Now that Chapter 7 will be over in 3 to 4 months. Gone. This one will take, you have a choice, 3 to 5 years. So it depends on how much you want to pay, and they'll give you that information. It's called, you'll be appointed a trustee. A Chapter 11 is for a business. It's restructuring your business so that you can hold on to it. You hear a lot of businesses go under chapter, that they go under a bankruptcy, and it's a Chapter 11. Now, you got choices. You can waste time with these people on Facebook trying to tell you how, oh, you can get around this by doing this, and you can do this and that, and bop, 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 and they take off everything, and then you're good to go. And then it comes back. Like I said, come to the light. Come to the light. Get rid of it. Now, the Chapter 7 will stay on your credit report for 10 years. Don't let that scare you. You can buy a house after 2 years, and you're building credit after the 4th month. They will start sending you applications and whatnot to start your credit again. Okay, that's the good part. Yes, the interest rates are going to be a little bit higher. But eventually, and I say eventually because usually within, say, 6 or 7 months, you'll start to see a difference in your interest rates and the amount of credit you can acquire. Don't go out acting stupid, getting a lot of credit. You should have learned something, because you've got to take classes to do any of the bankruptcies. Okay, now Chapter 13. Like I said, you're going to pay it anywhere from 3 to 5 years. It will stay on your credit report for 7 years. Okay, that does not mean that you can't get credit or whatever. That just means that if you do a 3-year, it's over in 3 years. You're not sending any money to the trustee or anybody. It's done. But it will be on your credit report. But you're still building credit as well. You can buy a house while you're still in a Chapter 13, depending on how long you were in there. So say, for instance, it's a 5-year, and you want to buy a house in 3 years, and you've been paying on time. All you got to do is contact the trustee. Be aware, when you're in a 13, you just can't go out opening up credit cards or anything. You can't do anything while you're in a 13, because you've already got the price that you're paying monthly to clean up your credit. So you're not going to be able to go out and shop like that. Everything has to be cash. Okay? I'm just saying. Chapter 11, like I said, we're not even touching that, because that's a reorganization of business. It's a business bankruptcy. So you can sit back and listen to people on Facebook and whatnot, and credit repair companies. I've done credit repair. I know what it's like. It's hard. It's not easy. It's going to take time. And people who are diligent about it get it done. But the ones that aren't, maybe you need to look at filing a bankruptcy. But you need to get a book on credit, on finance, before you do anything, as far as once you come out of that, learning how to use credit. That's my advice to you. The other thing I want to say is, it's the holiday. Don't go out and buy up a bunch of stuff and think, oh, I'm going to, in February, March, girl, I'm going to get rid of all of that. I'm going to file bankruptcy. The trustee is going to look at, they pull everything. You got a notebook you got to fill out. They'll know that you bought all this stuff and now you want to file bankruptcy on it. It's not going to happen. They kick you out. I know back in the day, like 40 years ago, I'm telling my age, 40, 50 years ago, people would do that. They go buy a car and everything and holler, I'm going to file bankruptcy because they figure they're going to get that car. No. Car goes back to the car dealer. Okay? Period. You got to be careful with what you do. The other thing is you can go from a chapter 7 to a chapter 13 or vice versa. But that's not my expertise. I'm just telling you, you can contact me if you're living in Las Vegas, got questions, and I'll give you a number of a couple lawyers I have. What do you think? If you have any questions, of course, you know what to do. I'm on YouTube now. See me at Denied Credit Consulting at Rose Jones - Outside the Box. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.